Hey, I'm Adam.
I'm Bryan.
Back with another episode of Buds and Suds.
Bumaye!
Bumaye!
Kill him! Anyway, so this is from 2013. This is our first from New Zealand. This one's aged in pinot noir barrels. It is 16%, so it's kind of hefty. And it is from 8 Wired.
Yeah.
Like I said, from New Zealand.
All right. Can't wait, man.
Yeah, I picked this up in Louisville at a store that usually has a lot of older stuff. Pretty good seller, so thought it'd be fun to try.
Yeah, thanks for getting this.
All right. It does look like cola.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a little brown around the edges, thin, no head.
Yeah, for 16%. At
2013, did you say that? So it's
yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
So
let's get the
right,
let's get the
let's
nose.
do it. Ooh.
Wow, it smells really good though.
It smells really good.
I mean, it has a nice chocolatey like malt base, and then there's some booze behind it.
Yeah. It smells a lot like Bourbon County to me.
I thought the same thing. I didn't want to say it, but I thought the exact same thing.
I mean, come on.
I didn't want to curse it, but that's the exact thing I was thinking of.
The quintessential barrel-aged stout, you know.
Can you tell there's red wine there? I mean, I get like this kind of. I get a boozy. I get that 16%. I get that heat, but
I get something that's different than.
There's
normal,
a little different than there.
Normal barrels.
That's so funny because I almost said it. I was like, I'm not going to say it. Cheers. Cheers, everyone.
I have no filter, so. Oh, okay. That's surprisingly good.
Really good.
I'm not a huge fan of wine, so but I thought this would still be fun anyway. It's a sweeter. It's almost like rum barrel aged. Mm-hmm. With a little fruit, maybe.
Yeah. I was thinking, definitely get that 16%. I definitely get like an alcohol.
It's hot, for sure.
It's a hot beer. But it's tasty. It's kind of a nice mix between this semi-sweet chocolate and roastiness.
Yeah.
Definitely get this woody oak character.
Yep, I agree.
And then maybe a little fruitiness behind it from the red wine. I don't know how I would have picked it out had I not known it. I'm not sure. I do get a big oak character, but not necessarily red wine.
Yeah, I think it'd be easy to tell it's barrel aged, but as far as what type of barrel, I mean, maybe we could guess because of the fruitiness that it was some sort of a wine or a red wine, but it'd be tough.
More on the nose than I think I'm tasting, but like I said, I'm hit with a big 16% punch. This is definitely a sipper. Bumaye.
Bumaye.
Definitely Bumaye me.
It is good though. I like it.
No, it's very solid. Great aroma. Little thin, but I mean, barrel age thins it out a little bit, and then this is 5 years old now.
Yeah, 2013. I like it.
I like it a lot.
I'm almost at a 4 or 5.
Yeah,
just because it's such a different beer. I like the fact that I can still taste the roasted malt, but it's only barely there because I'm getting the boozy sweetness, which is what made me say rum barrel, because that boozy sweetness.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 4 or 5. I really like this. Now this is definitely a sipper, so I'm gonna stop just kind of chugging to get tasting notes. But this is one that, I mean, we're in spring finally here, but this is one that I would love on a cold winter night in front of the fire. One of those type of beers. It just warms your palate. It warms everything as it goes down.
Absolutely.
It's complex. I mean, it's roasty. It's chocolatey. It's got barrel character, oak. It's got a little fruitiness to it. I mean, it does remind me of a Bourbon County. I mean, it's reminiscent of a Bourbon County. I think it's a really well done barrel aged imperial stout. Definitely. This is definitely a recommendation. I love it, and this would be one that I would stock up on.
I would too.
Just like a Bourbon County. So
yeah, the more I'm sipping it, I mean, I'm definitely at a 4 or 5. So with the fruitiness, would you compare it to Bramble maybe?
It doesn't quite have that level of fruitiness for me. It's very subtle. On that one, I got a little bit more on the back. I took a really small sip, so to kind of not get so much booze. And it's this kind of a sweeter cherry, like a red fruit, a raspberry-ish. It's there, but it doesn't have that punch that like the Bramble or Backyard. That Backyard did.
Yeah, solid 4 or 5.
Solid 4 or 5 for me too. I try to find a reason not to get it, but it's hitting on all notes for me. This is enjoyable.
Yeah. So if you go to Louisville on there, maybe still be a couple more bottles. I only bought one. There were 2 or 3.
Or New Zealand.
Or if you went to New Zealand.
Sure. And you can see the price point. The store he went to is a little expensive.
They're a little pricey.
Not too bad. $20 there for a bottle. This is a 25 ounce. No, 20. This is just like a 17 ounce. Yeah,
16.9.
Yeah. So, anything else? As always, guys, if you get at the beer you love the beer you have. Thanks.
Tilt again.